So what is the REI Connector Formula? It is something that I ended up building to solve my own problem. And a couple years ago, I was new to real estate, and the only thing I was really good at was making connections and learning what people were doing, what was working, what wasn't, what they needed, and what they had that they were trying to make money off of. And in the beginning, it was really difficult for me to keep track of all those conversations. And pretty quickly, I realized that the better I can document the information that my contacts give me, the more money that I can make off of that. And after using spreadsheets, notebooks, Calendly, and Trello, and Google Sheets, and basically all the free stuff out there, I realized that however good that was, it really wasn't good enough. So I started looking for alternatives and I found that inside of GoHighLevel. And that's what this is. This is GoHighLevel. It's a software. It's super awesome. A lot of people use it in the real estate world. And you'll find that there's a lot of white labeled versions out there. Now, I'm not going to give you my white label version because I want you to have your own GoHighLevel account for various reasons. But here's really what the REI Connector Formula is. It is a way to systematically track who it is you're talking to and what they need or what they want to get rid of. Again, if they have something to sell, you can find the other side who's looking to buy that, specifically wholesale contracts, private money lenders, and a whole sorts of other opportunities that will open up once you start talking with more people. So here you can see I just have myself as a contact in here right now for this snapshot account. But here's the real fun part. When you're talking with somebody, you need to do a couple things. A, you have to document who they are. As you're talking with them through Zoom or through Google Meet, whatever it is, over the internet, you have to take notes because they may say, hey, my grandson is really great at soccer. He's in the championship this weekend. Next time you talk to them, if you don't ask them how their grandson did, they're going to think that, hey, this person doesn't really remember who I am. Or maybe they won't even think about it. But conversely, if you say, hey, how was your grandson's tournament? They're going to be like, wow, I haven't talked to Bill in 2 months and he remembers that. It's really going to have an impact on them. And it's going to help build that relationship. And that relationship is where you're going to make your money. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow or next week. Maybe it's a year from now. You'll have built that relationship and it'll be a deep relationship because you take good notes and you pay attention and you listen to what this person's saying. You'll do that over here. You'll add the notes. They'll look like this, but then there's the avatar. Now you can really document who they are and what they do. Also, if they're a buyer, where they're buying, what they're buying, how they're buying. You need to know all of this information. Again, if they're a private money lender, you want to make sure because private money lenders are hard to come by and you have to know what it is that they want from you if you're planning on borrowing money from them. So that's why we document all this here. Wholesaler details, again, if they're a wholesaler, you want to keep in contact with them. And after you're done your first call with them or your second call, you never leave your next meeting up to chance. So you're always going to book a call from a call. So if I talk with John today at the end of the call, hey, John, when do you want to chat again? We'll click through all these buttons and I'll schedule a call with him in the future. Maybe a week, 2 weeks, a month, 6 months from now, it doesn't matter. Make sure you schedule a call. And we use the booking appointment widget inside here to do that. And once you press book appointment, they're going to get an email. They're going to get a text message right now to say, hey, you've got a call booked in a couple of weeks from now. And then as the time gets closer, they're going to get a text 24 hours. They're going to get a text an hour and 10 minutes before just to make sure they didn't forget about you and that they show up, because there's nothing worse than having someone not show up when you're sitting there waiting for them to do. And it's usually not their fault. They just get busy. It's our fault as the person who booked the call to ensure that we're keeping up to date with them. The other part of this will be your custom landing page. Again, this is all about building relationships. So when we meet someone, we want to do a couple things. We want to basically tell them who we are. What better way than to build a custom landing page with all that information? And you can see this is all just information you need to put into ChatGPT, ramble on about who you are, and ChatGPT will spit out a cool story from you. Some FAQs about yourself. This isn't about your real estate buying business. No one cares about your real estate buying business because they also have one, and it's probably the same as yours. They all say the same thing. You really want to get them to know who you are so they remember you. If they remember you, they'll come to you later because you have built that relationship with them. That is why we're building this About Me page here. If you have some testimonials, awesome, case studies, how you worked with others, and all this is customizable. And I'll work with you one-on-one to build this, to fill this out to the way that you want it. So we've got the sites, we've got automations. We talked about that, where you can build all sorts of automations in here, but the basic ones are when someone books a call with you, setting an automation that sends them an SMS and email to remind them, hey, you got an appointment today, tomorrow, make sure you show up. If not, please let me know. That's really going to increase the amount of people that are showing up and decreasing the people are not showing up. Our conversations and our calendars are probably the next two biggest things. So this would be filled up with all of the people that you're talking to, and you would see all the conversations, the text and the emails, and all that stuff would come right here. So currently, this is just a demo account, so you can't really see anything, but this is where it would all show up. Calendars are going to be connected to your personal calendar, so your Gmail or your Outlook calendar. In this way, someone can book on your calendar, and it's not going to double book on things that you're already doing. And how will they get there, you ask? Great question. We'll go back here to sites, and we'll come over here, and we'll come to booking, and we will come here, and there's this page right here. So this will be a custom URL based off of whatever URL you choose to purchase. And again, I'll help you set this up. I give you 6 hours of one-on-one time so that I can help you set this up. So you get your calendars, your one-on-one pages, your About Me pages, and all the questions for your wholesalers, private money lenders, place to keep your notes so you're not using pen and paper anymore. It's all right here in one place. And this is just part of what I want to do to help you. Again, it's going to be 6 hours of one-on-one training where you and I will go through this completely, get your business line set up so you have a phone number you can call out from, you can send texts from. Again, I'm trying to reduce the amount of places where all your information lives. So if we can put all that together here inside GoHighLevel, I promise you'll A, be more organized, B, build better relationships, and C, make more money.